We are on the road to Colorado Springs, and this is part one of a three-part series where we are exploring caves, having fun at arcades, and of course, conquering the majestic Pikes Peak. Join us as we visit family and add to our family adventures. This is going to be fun. Day one in Colorado, and we are going caving today. Spelunking on easy mode. Should be fun.
Chasing me. Do I get to go up? Up the ladder?
Yep. You just want. I wish we should.
Oh my gosh, sorry guys.
This was not. This would not be.
Good thing we don't have Ainsley with us.
Why?
She gets motion sickness when you go windy roads. Except we're not going too fast.
Is anybody's ears popping?
Not yet.
No.
Just mine?
Mine are.
Whoa!
That took a lot of work making it up to the top. I even fall once. I fell all the way. This slide was the hardest part to because it's like ding, ding. Man, it was hard. What if this just falls? What if this just like crumbles down when we're on it? What
That'd be
if,
bad, wouldn't it?
yeah, I'll die.
What are you getting?
Popcorn.
And
That's very large.
Smile.
Okay guys, here is the deal. My name is Jim. I will be your tour guide through here. My nickname, however, is Slim Jim. Half a mile walk to the cave, 200 stairs, but they're not all at once. We'll go up some of those stairs, down some of them, all spread out today. Now, as we go through, we're gonna try our best not to touch the walls or the formations. The reason being the oils on our skin, the lint on our clothing actually hurts the stone in the cave. But if you feel yourself about to stumble, fall, need some balance getting through a snug tunnel, grab the cave wall. Number 2, no eating, drinking, smoking, vaping, chewing tobacco, chewing gum, nothing sticky. Children, no smoking. I'm watching you children. Water is cool, you guys. You are in Colorado. Stay hydrated. Whose first time inside a cave is this today? First time in a cave underground? Welcome to your first journey through the inside of planet Earth. I'm honored to give you that journey today. If you are not having fun with me for any reason, claustrophobia, panic attack, bathroom emergency, or you're just sick of listening to me tell me, I'll get you right out with an escort. You are never trapped underground with me. Ready? Yes!
We're going to go down there because there's nowhere else. Oh yeah, that's cool. That's cool.
Oh my goodness, what is that? Looks like water.
Do not drop your water bottle.
No. There's definitely water right there.
I was confused by
Curious, they had a candle with them. They lit up that candle, they started poking their heads on the first few holes down front. When a gust of wind blew through, it blew out their candle. They got scared, they peed their pants, they were back to Manitou Springs. For everyone out of Manitou, there was a creepy cave up here on the cliffside. This was 1880. No one cared. Except for a guy named George Snyder. George! George was a stone carver. Singing stones sounded fun. He climbed up and he dug. Right there. That's where he broke in. Look right behind you guys. Right there. If you were to go through that iron gate, there's about 150 feet of crazy ladders that take you down to the bottom of the sinkholes. Those are ladders. That's a tour down there, you guys. That's a really crazy tour down Canopy Hall, he named this one. It's the biggest room in the cave. 200 feet long, 60 feet wide, 35 feet tall at the highest point here. Now the formations hanging down from the ceiling are called stalactites. It's the best way to remember their names. Stalactites hang tightly to the ceiling. On the ground is anyone? Stalagmite. Yes! Now, the best way to remember a stalagmite's name, if you're not watching, you might trip over. So stalactite to the ceiling, stalagmite, you trip over them. Best way to remember their names, you guys do crazy stuff. Look behind you on the wall there between those two lights. Go ahead. All right, my friends, this is Boston Avenue Tunnel. At the front of Boston Avenue, it is a 4-foot 10-inch clearance. Once we get in about 12 feet or so, you can stand right back up. So, if you were told this little princess right here, all of you duck your heads and come on underground with me.
You could do a front carrier.
Here we go, Dad. Here it is.
Whoa.
Stand up here. Back here.
Don't have to duck. No. It's fine.
Whoa.
They could get scared.
On the original tours, there is how you have entered this room, all the way up in there. Our very first tour was February 15th, 1881. So just a month ago was our 144th birthday. 144 years. In those days, it was an 8-hour belly crawling tour. 8 hours on your belly crawling through tunnels just like that in the mud. These didn't exist. You had a candle in a bucket. Okay? These didn't exist. Don't forget that. Now, on the ceiling, ribbon stalactite. Ribbon stalactite. We prefer to call it cave bacon. Don't take a bite out of it. It'll break your teeth. Now, some people call it cave bacon, cave snakes, cave eels, cave belts, cave worms. A kid on a few tours ago said it looked like a cave fruit roll-up. Love that one! A cave fruit roll-up! I love it. The black stuff on the ceiling is not guano. That's not bat poo, y'all. That's actually soot marks from the early cavers' candles. So imagine back in those days, being in this very small space right here, snuffing out your only candle for light, then climbing up that ladder about 20 feet in total darkness. Then at the top of the ladder, then you get to relight your lantern. Tours were different 144 years ago.
There might not be any here because
There might be too many people.
Mom, look at that. It's so tight in here.
They're cave.
It's getting tighter. Oh my gosh, it's getting so tight.
Welcome to the Temple of Silence. We call it that because usually after coming up them stairs, no one wants to talk to each other anymore. This is the highest point on the tour today. We are standing just about 7,000 feet above sea level right here, roughly halfway to the top of Pikes Peak. So, for you lowlanders, welcome to the Colorado Rockies. The rumors are true. There's much less oxygen. Much less. This is a very special formation. It's loaded with phosphorescent minerals, calcium fluoride. Under ultraviolet light, it glows green. So what you're seeing there is the phosphorescent mineral calcium fluoride. Calcium fluoride loves ultraviolet light. And when the atoms interact with UV light, the atoms and molecules dance. And when they dance, they glow. You can even show a little cave love. Yeah, a little cave love, showing a little heart. Now, I am a really bad artist. I can barely draw shapes. But if I do this quick enough, how this? Yeah!
Cool.
Now, this does not harm the formation. It is just super duper fun for humans to play with. Super fun. Questions, anyone?
Is that all of the like shiny stalactites that we've
Pretty
seen?
much all the
Are those
shiny
from
ones, but
oils?
It will do it all the way through, even on the opaque parts. It just has to have that calcium with the fluorite. Now, there's mostly calcium in the cave. Here's the deal. All fluorite will fluoresce. All fluorite will do this. But when you add calcium to said fluorite, it does this. They brood on things eternal. Beautiful words, but they have nothing to do with the cave or Colorado. It is actually a poem about the Grand Canyon. It was back to the surface in a moment. I'm going to give you back your pictures we took at the beginning. If you want to buy it in the gift shop, cool, $15. If not, don't worry about it. I am not a photographer. They are not commission based. Don't worry about it. Okay? Do me a favor. Leave me a review online, social media, TripAdvisor, Facebook. Google's the best one. You like my tour? I'm Slim Jim. If you hated it, I'm still Slim Jim. That does not change, friends. It does not change. But does anyone have any last minute questions before we get back to that service?
That's a perfect height. I know, I don't think I did that good. I like it.
Pam, what'd you think of the caves?
That was the coolest cave I've ever been in.